You got chat pulled up?
Yeah, pulling it
Beautiful.
up right now.
Beautiful. All right. We are live. Welcome back to another
What up? What up?
episode of the Good Pickins podcast, number 62. Sorry for the little lateness. We had a little technical difficulties there, but all good.
Yeah.
All good. Thanks for chatting in the chat before we even went live, guys.
Yeah,
Hillary
guys, sorry about that.
Hillary said he better not be speeding on the highway or his GF is
Yeah,
going
I
to have
saw that.
words for him.
Yeah, she definitely wouldn't be happy.
Bro, I need my fan on real quick. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I just turned my AC off
Oh, did you?
because you
We had
guys said it sounds like jet planes.
Oh yeah, that must be tough. Well, I guess it's
Yeah,
like
it is.
it's probably nicer like having a smaller area though, because it probably stays cooler at least a little bit more. I don't know for when you
It
have
gets
it
hot in
all.
my bedroom.
Does it?
It gets hot in my bedroom like crazy.
Do
Yeah,
Do you have a central or like a window?
I got a window.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha. Do you
and
not
it's
have?
not even a window. It's like it's in the side of my. It's in the wall. So it's like a wall unit,
Oh, okay.
window unit.
Is it like
Yeah.
the I think they call them mini splits. You know what I'm talking about? Is that what it?
Mm-mm. I don't
No.
know what that is. It's
Okay.
like a window unit that just sits in this hole in the wall.
So it's a permanent window unit.
Pretty much, yeah. Frigidaire unit. I mean, it kicks. It does its thing. It's just there's only the one. So like
Yeah.
this living room, the kitchen gets nice and chilly, but then the bedroom, it's not. I
Yeah.
got a ceiling fan.
That's how it is up here, like in Zesty and I's offices. Like we do
Hmm.
have central air, like the ducts go up here, but it's not strong enough at the end of the day, like
Yeah,
to get all the way up here
that's how the
efficiently.
house I grew up
You
in
know,
was too.
yeah,
Central air, but the top floor was like 78, 80 degrees all year round.
yeah. Definitely had to like get like a swamp cooler for Zesty's
Yeah.
room. We thought about getting like a
Yeah, I
window
remember
unit,
you
but
said you got that for a workroom. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. But I mean, it's fine for the most part. So, what was that noise? Did you hear that noise? Did you just hear that noise? I don't know
It
what
was
that was.
probably my chair scooting. I scooted my chair.
No, it sounded like a. It sounded honestly like a computer noise. I don't know what. Just something
Oh, I
beeped
don't
at
know.
me. So if the
Yeah,
stream
but let
goes
me know if my
down,
mic starts making noise or my computer starts making weird noises again, like a motor sound, because
no,
I'm
yeah,
trying to troubleshoot what that sound is.
for sure. No, but you're all good right now. You're all good right now.
Yeah,
But anyway, what's
good
up,
deal.
man? What's good? What
Not a whole
you?
lot, man. Just finished work.
I feel like we need to talk about you hitting your travel goal real quick. Like, congrats on hitting the goal
Oh yeah, that was major, dude.
to
Um, I
go do your
appreciate
mission
all
work.
the support from everybody. I think the biggest component, right, to me getting the last few little dollars was Rachel Strickland shared the story, and she's a big believer in Jesus, and she shared the story on her channel, and then that got me like $500 in like an hour.
Hell yeah.
Um, and then I got several other people that donate. I'm not going to put anybody's names out there because I don't. They don't really talk about being believers on their channels, but they really are like avid believers, and I just don't
Okay.
understand why people don't speak about it more often.
Okay.
But I'm not going to put them out there like that. I'm
That's fair.
very thankful for these donations, like large donations, mind blowing donations, and that got me to like right where I needed, like something small, like $164. So I got on there the next day and I'm like, yo, guys, like I appreciate it. I
Yeah.
need $164 more dollars. If just a couple people donate, I can get there. And then I got like $100 donation after that. And then I
Nice.
got somebody else donated like 50. So I didn't really need much more. And then I got another $50 donation and that pushed me over. So I hit the woman up that's in charge of everybody that's going on the trip got their own donation link. So I hit her up and I was like, hey, reach the mark. What do we do now? She's like, I'll turn the link off so nobody can donate anymore. And then I got like $200 more donated after that.
Oh
I'm like,
dang.
so what happens with the extra? She's like, it just goes towards the cost of the mission. So like while we're down there, if things arise or like, snacks, food, stuff like that, whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
it goes towards that. So um,
Gotcha.
finally she cut it off. Somebody messaged me that was like, I'm trying to donate to your mission. The link doesn't work. And I'm like, it's turned off. Like I've gotten everything I need, but I appreciate it. You know what I mean? But I'm like not in this to get, like, I don't get any of the money. The money goes directly to the plane
Right.
tickets. Like, so it's
Right.
not
Right. Right.
something that I control, so I was definitely thankful for it. But at the end of the day, it's all taken care of. I definitely appreciate everybody doing their part and helping me out. You guys are awesome. I did put money down. I put $500 down on it too myself. So it's not like I just had
Okay.
everybody else pay for the trip for me. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
paid $500 out of my pocket on it as well.
There you go.
So yeah,
There you go. Hell
appreciate all the
yeah.
help though, guys. Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah.
Yeah, so September 2nd, man.
Yeah,
Everybody wish me luck.
that's gonna be right around the corner, dude.
Make
It's
sure
gonna be
I
right around
make
the
it
corner.
back. I don't get kidnapped.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
Them
Well, I mean,
cartel boss.
I'm sure. Again, like we kind of briefly talked about this last time, but like
Yeah.
you guys have like a handler and everything, so
No,
I'm
we
sure.
don't. We
I
don't
thought
have
you
a
did.
handler. We have a person that lives down there that actually is his like his ministry. But we don't
Okay.
have like a handler per
Okay.
se.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, at least you
We
have
just
some,
got
but
some local native.
yeah, you have somebody to at least kind of guide you. Like, hey, don't mess with
Yeah.
these people. Don't walk down this street at this time. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
but we
saying?
don't have
So
anyone that's going to keep us safe though.
no, right, right. I
Yeah.
mean, but I mean, is
Yeah.
you know how it is. Like, as long as you mind
Yeah.
your business, for the most part, nobody's
Yeah.
gonna mess with you. So
I mean, yeah, for the
yeah.
most part, yeah, we could still definitely get snatched up though if we
Oh
go
yeah.
off the beaten path for sure.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Yeah,
Uh,
so
my friend Jeremy actually, he just last night I went to like the small little theater right by our house. Kind of a
mhm.
cool spot. Like it's super like just kind of like a very independent small theater. It has like a little bar. It's got like a little back area where they do like outside movies and then with the weather's
Right.
nice and everything. But anyway, I digress. My friend Jeremy, who literally right after college just decided to go to South America. Like he just
Yeah,
went and met his now wife down there and everything. But
that's awesome.
he basically vlogged, or not vlogged, but he took video and pictures of like the entire time that he was down there and like going
Mhm.
basically like Peru, Chile, Ecuador, like all like
Yeah,
everywhere down there. But he made like a whole basically video with music over it sort of thing film, and he
yeah,
debuted it in this little theater, and it was super cool
that's awesome.
to just see it. Like it was 8 different parts, like there was
Yeah,
all of the South America stuff. Then there was a part where him and another group of friends of ours, they did a bike ride from Portland to San Francisco, and I'm like, dude,
oh,
that's
that's cool.
gnarly. It was like
Yeah,
15 days, no support
yeah.
vehicle, just bike
Wow,
packing down the coast. Like I'm like, that's
dang,
rad.
dude.
He got a lot of
Yeah,
cool film from that and stuff too. But anyway,
I can only imagine.
I mean, if he can go down there, and just like kind of
Start a life.
just go, yeah, basically, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, he kind of started over, like in a way. Not that he was like running
yeah,
from anything, but
of course. Yeah,
I mean, he just went down there and like, yeah,
that's
like I
cool.
said, met his wife
Yeah,
and made a whole life, So yeah, it was a whole thing.
yeah.
But yeah, I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. It's
Okay,
definitely
cool.
because like when he got down there in like 2000, I mean, it must have been like 2010 ish.
Mhm.
It was still after like all the craziness, especially like if
Yeah,
you like in Colombia.
yeah.
There wasn't like the Medellin or anything, so you'll probably be fine. You'll probably be fine. But
Yeah,
you
you'll
know,
probably not die.
I mean, I don't, dude. Well, to be fair,
I'm
I
just
don't.
poking.
Have you looked at any of like the local politics that are going on down there right now? Like, have
No.
you even? I think that might be a wise idea, just to like get a general idea of if there's any like, if there's like a civil
Yeah,
war going on down there. Like, you
yeah.
probably want to know, what's
Right,
going on. But
right.
also like the U.S. like has classifications of countries for like Americans, like is this country hostile towards Americans, like yes or no
Yeah,
sort of thing.
yeah.
So yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hillary said I've had in the wall AC before in a condo, works good, but only for the room it's in. I mean, that seems to be the general consensus. She also said
Right.
that she saw Rachel's video on Instagram, so sweet that she did that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
huge money. What's up, Clip?
yeah. What's up, Cliff?
What's going on?
Hey, baby.
What's going
Says
on?
hi, Ray.
Yep. Hi, resellers. What's up, Shanna? I
What's up,
like
Shannon?
for whatever reason I was reading that and I was like, at first I thought it said Ray Baby, and I'm like, this is
Sweet
weird.
baby Rays.
I was like, why am I getting called Ray Baby?
Yeah.
What's up, Shanna? What's up, Jay? My job laid me
What's
off,
up, Jay?
so it's time to go into overdrive. Let's go.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go.
Let's do it.
Although I feel like eBay, and I think you've noticed it too from what I've seen on
Mhm.
your social media, but like, man, it's rough right now.
Yeah,
eBay is not being kind right now.
yeah. Like today, I'm only at like 326.
And that's like
So
half. That's half of what you're
yeah,
used to. So
yeah.
I don't know, man. Like I did have a lazy weekend this past weekend, but as soon as
Mhm.
Monday hit, like I was back on the train, like listing consistently, listing good stuff, like, and my sales are just in the dirt right now. I had 180. I had like 180 2 days ago, and then the rest, like the last 5 days or something like that, has been
Mhm.
100, like 100 or below. It's been crazy. So
That's crazy, man. Yeah, there's a lady in our Patreon that's uh I think today she's only 88 bucks in the UK.
yeah,
I don't know what that converts to, but
I don't
yeah,
either. Yeah,
not good.
not good. Exactly. Exactly.
Uh Christine says you got this, Jay.
Yeah.
Uh he
Yeah.
says he's optimistic about it. Yeah, you should be, man. I mean, like, don't take the L before you even get started at it.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Jay, what do you sell again? Is it clothing, right? I can't ever remember. Can't remember. Ray is
Uh
secretly hood. Ray
Ray
baby.
baby. Yeah. What's up,
Oh,
Ray
that's
baby?
funny.
Yeah. That's Ray Dog.
Ray
Hit
Ray.
the thumbs up so you make a sale. Somebody did come in the video or in the comment section to one of my lives from like 2 weeks ago. They're like, I was watching this and I hit the thumbs up and I did make a sale. That's crazy. Like,
I'm not even
I
lying,
got
guys.
you
I
guys.
I just made a sale. Like my phone buzzed as soon as you said
Nice. Let
that.
me go ahead and hit the thumbs up real quick while I'm
You
at
know
it.
what I'm saying? I appreciate you.
Mhm.
I sold a Nintendo Power for $20. I think that was that was from the bulk buy that Mom and Papa Zesty gave us. Well, one of the many bulk buys, but this was
Yeah,
a cool one. This was Legend of Zelda from '98, I think, something cool like that.
nice.
So yeah, yeah, those Nintendo Powers they do well if you guys ever come across them, for sure, for sure. I also hit up one of my I don't want to call it a honey hole necessarily, but one of the offbeat, very small independent thrift stores in my area that I feel like not a lot of people know about, or at least make the effort to go to. But I found a Sonos bridge, and if anybody knows Sonos, that's
Yeah,
like
that's good.
A1 audio stuff. But it was new in box. It was new open box, and it was half off day. So instead of for 15, I got it for 750. I was so stoked. I was so
Nice.
stoked. Yeah, that
Nice.
place, like, whenever it hits, it hits. So
That's
I'm
good. I
happy.
gotta I gotta go there.
Yeah, you
I definitely
should.
gotta go there.
Uh Go on Thursday. No, wait, is it Thursdays or Tuesdays? I can't even remember now. But they have a half off day. And then, like, oh no, it's Tuesdays, 50% off clothing, and then every third Thursday of the month, I believe it is half off everything in the store.
Yeah, it's gonna be
So
pretty difficult for me to get up there on either one of those days.
yeah, that's
Unless
true.
the employee thing works out real well to where I can get the photographer to start working for me. Because if
Yeah.
I can get that to happen, then I can do a lot more sourcing.
What's going on with that? Is it just, have you not found the right
I won't
person?
know. So like my church has also got some youth camp for abused kids that just finished.
Okay.
So they just got back today, I believe. So I'll be able to find out something probably within the next couple of days to where if this kid can do it or not.
Yeah.
And the kid that's possible, I mean, he's not a kid. I think he's like 19 or 20, which is still young to me, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So the guy that's supposed to be able to do it is the one that helped me move in there already, and he's a good guy. Like I trust him. So if I was to have him in there, he could be in there without me there, and I trust him to not like leave the door open, like steal anything. I trust him to not.
Yeah.
So I'll find out what's going on with him within the next couple of days, and hopefully that'll be a good move. If not, I just got to keep on looking.
Yeah. Hopefully it works out, man. Hopefully it works out.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
there's got to be some younger kid out there, I mean, what's like the legal age you can work in Missouri? 15, 16?
16, 15 and a half, probably with
I
like
think,
a worker's
yeah,
permit.
workers permit, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Because I
mean,
got a job at 15 and a half when I went to Mexico. And I worked for like 6 months. And then we went down there when I was 16.
yeah, I mean, and again, if you can, like, pay them by the item so they can scale,
Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
however they
I'm going to pay
want,
them $1 per
you
item because
know.
I feel like if I pay them Anything less than that, they're not gonna put any like effort into it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because
You know what I mean?
especially because they can work up to like what 15, 16 items an hour. Am I off base with that? Like,
I
you
do
know what I'm
like
saying?
30.
Yeah. I mean, if you can make $30 an
I can
hour as
do
a
it. They can
16-year
do it.
old, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah. It's
it's a
pretty good
pretty
money.
it's a
Yeah,
pretty straightforward job too. I mean, it's
yeah.
like almost every garment is well, at least the garments that you get because you have very simple garments. You're not like
Mhm.
doing any crazy like female like designer kind of
Yeah,
whatever. I
yeah.
mean,
It needs a million measurements. Yeah,
yeah, million measurements and all that stuff.
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. I like to keep it simple.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I wanted to thank you too for your donation, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Brad gave me some Brad gave me some cash in person.
Yeah.
I made a joke. I was like, I think this will probably buy me like a million, a million things. And well, so like I looked it up though, bro. But like
Did you?
a can of Pringles in Guatemala, which is pretty much the same thing as South America. I looked up
Yeah.
the currency. It's 29,000 whatever pesos.
Yeah.
And so I looked up the conversion rate for what you gave me, and I would have like thousands and thousands of. Let me just look it up real
Wait,
quick
what?
again. Let me just look it up again, the currency conversion.
No,
But
I
yeah, man, I just
Mark,
wanted to thank you
yeah,
for that
Marcus and I
too.
were teasing with each other. We were like, "Yo, dude, this is gonna buy you the dankest meal down there. Okay, like
Yeah.
you're gonna eat so good. You're gonna everybody's gonna be envious of you.
So listen to this.
Okay, okay,
64,466 Colombian pesos.
that's
Does that
crazy.
sound like a lot, dude?
It does sound like a lot, but how much is a can of Pringles? Like 1,000
I don't know.
pesos?
I think it was 2,000,
Okay,
2,900.
that makes sense. That makes sense. So you'll get like I don't even know. I don't even know the math. I can't math,
It's a
guys.
lot
It's
though,
it's
still.
it's still yeah.
It's still a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, you got to do your like due diligence and look up some local eateries down there before you go as well. That way you
Yeah.
kind of have like an idea of where the good stuff
Well,
is.
they have all that itinerary planned out for us. Like,
Everything? Like
yeah,
you wait. So you're like your days are already like set in stone?
pretty much. It was
That's
not like set in
crazy.
stone, but like we're working like the whole like we're going down there to work.
I understand that. I understand that, but you got to eat dinner, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know,
bro,
honestly. I know we're eating. I know we're eating, but I don't know what the plan is for eating. I think
what
that's
if
all planned out for us. I know they have plans for us to go to some places
okay.
and eat, but like we're staying
Okay.
in like this resort that has like restaurants and stuff like that in it. I don't
Gotcha.
really know. They're like it's so like they're scared that we're gonna like get kidnapped.
I
You
mean,
know what I
dude,
mean? Like they're
that's
terrified about it. So like I don't think they really want us doing much of anything.
that makes sense though, because yeah, I mean, like, you go off the resort, anything could
Yeah.
happen, sort of thing.
There's
But
legit warnings, like there's like a notification, like a website that you could check. It's like the weather, the color for the weather alert.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like there's molds high today. It's like the chances for being kidnapped are high today.
yeah,
Like
yeah. I
there's
believe that.
so
Yeah, I believe.
so
Yeah,
they're like we
yeah,
got to stay inside. So
bro.
pretty much.
But here's this would be the craziest thing if they were like you were at the prison, you're doing your thing or whatever, you give your speech, and they're like, "All right, guys, let's get together for a meal," and they gave you
Yeah,
prison food. Would you be
yeah,
so
they
mad?
probably would.
Would you
I
be
would be.
so mad?
I would use it as motivation to keep staying out of trouble. But their prison food is probably different than our prison
I
food
bet it's
because
worse,
it's
bro.
definitely a different culture.
I bet it's
Yeah,
worse. I don't know. I
prison
don't know.
food is not good no matter where you get it.
I was ignorant to the fact that down in South America that meat is so readily available because I was talking with Jeremy and his wife Stephanie
Mhm.
after the movie and everything, and I was like, so like you guys are vegetarians now, like was that because of the lack of availability of meat down in South America? And they're like, actually, dude, meat is super abundant down there,
Yeah.
and like that's like the main thing of like their meals. All their meals are like
Oh,
super
carnivore diet.
meat caloric. Like that's
Yeah.
what they get. It's not like
Right.
over in the Middle East where like almost every dish is vegetarian,
Hmm. Yeah.
or
They
just
do eat a lot of veggies over there.
yeah. So I was ignorant to that. I was ignorant to that. It was very interesting. I definitely want to have him and his wife over for dinner because then it's gonna force me to like get out of my comfort zone because
Yeah.
he's like I know you're a barbecue guy, but like you gotta hit up on some veggies sometime. And I was like, yeah, that would be
Yeah.
that'd be a challenge, you know. So I started looking up some stuff last night. I'm like, all right, I could do this. I could do this.
My brother's been on the carnivore diet lately, and because he's been doing it because he got like hip pain from like arthritis and stuff like that.
Oh
And he said
yeah,
that it's been working right. And then so he went to have some coffee the other day, and he put some dairy like coffee creamer in there, and he's not supposed to be drinking that. And as soon as he drank it, his hips start hurting. He was like, "I knew it." And then he went and ate some cheesecake that night, and then the next day it was still hurting. And he's like, I got to go back to working." And he's like, it worked. It was
that's
working. So I
crazy.
don't know
Yeah,
why I changed up and started doing something different.
yeah.
So I guess it really works. Bo's doing the carnivore diet too.
Did Bo have like a general like need to do it, or just he was just like, I want to try this
I
sort of
think he
thing?
just wanted to know. He had already done it before, so he knew there
Oh,
was like
okay.
benefits from doing it. He had
Yeah,
done it for like a month, and I think he's just trying to get back to doing it because it made him feel better.
yeah.
Or just
Gotcha.
all around feel better. I don't know. I haven't
Yeah,
tried it yet.
yeah. I mean, like Jeremy and Stephanie, like they basically had
Mhm.
like a meatless Monday, and then they had like so they would have like one day a week where they would do no meat, and then it evolved into like more than one day a week, and then after
Okay.
7 years, it took them 7 years to finally go full vegetarian, which
I
is
think it would take
crazy.
me longer than that, man. Like it would take me about 10 years, dude. I love like eating a good piece of steak or like
Yeah,
a
I
nice
got
cheeseburger.
I just like to have balance. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah.
the balance is the one thing
I
that
do
like
like some carbs, but I like some steak too.
yeah, but I think like honestly, I could probably do without the carbs before I could do without like sweets. I don't know, but I guess a lot of
Well,
sweets have
I'm not
carbs.
talking about sweets. I'm
You
talking
know?
about like, I like potatoes. I like bread,
Yeah, I do like bread.
things like that.
Yeah,
Like I really love bread.
yeah,
Uh, but I also like sweets too though. So
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if I had to like gun to head like get rid of one, either like sweets or carbs, like I'd probably get
get
rid of
rid of
carbs.
sweets.
I'd get rid of
I get rid of
carbs.
sweets.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I don't know, man.
Man,
I don't
I'd
know.
have to get rid of the sweets
I don't know,
because they're
man.
bad for you anyway. They're killing you. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
carbs are going to turn to sugar in my stomach anyway.
Well,
So I mean, my body's going to have what it needs as far as sugar
that's
goes.
true. I mean, you can definitely get some sugary carbs. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man,
Jay says he sells mainly clothing and sneakers. He has a few electronics given to him from his job, a Panduit Panther LS80 printer and a Zebra ZX420 and a bunch of Motorola dispatch mics. I'm listing them tonight. Yeah, get them things listed, bro.
I have
Especially with the
no
recent events.
I have no idea what those are, and I'm an electronics guy. That's crazy. Yeah, must be
Well,
some
I'm
fancy
assuming
schmancy
that
stuff.
the Zebra is also a printer,
Probably.
uh,
Yeah, probably.
and then it's like a thermal printer, and then the
Oh, okay.
Motorola dispatch mics.
Gotcha.
That's pretty. That's like cop
Gotcha.
dispatch
Gotcha.
mics.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Was that your computer chiming or my? Dude, I don't know. I honestly don't know because
I don't hear anything. It's
I
probably
thought
her.
it was
She hear
mine.
something?
I don't know.
What am I not hearing? Why can't I be
I
turtle enough for
I
the turtle club?
I don't know.
This is not okay.
Anyway, I like start playing the X Files music. Like the truth and
Right.
the ringtone is out there. But no, like just sounded like a
Mhm.
random chime. I'm like, what is this? What is going on here? That sounds like the danger alert we all heard after 9/11. Oh, don't say that. Hillary said, "I'm doing the seafood diet. I seafood. I eat it." Man, I will say that it has been it has been hard to keep up with my fast in the true sense of it, my intermittent
Yeah.
fasting. I have been doing the protein shakes to
Yeah.
mitigate, you know
What
what I'm
brand are
saying?
you using?
It's whatever Costco carries. I don't know,
Oh man, it's
whatever their
that low quality stuff.
whey protein. I mean, yeah,
It's
it's not
not the
anything.
greatest.
No, I'm sure it's
I was
not.
using the Walmart stuff, and like, bro, like when you got to use that and that's all you know, then it's okay. It's okay, right?
Sure.
But when you try like some good stuff, like First Form, dude, it like mixes well. It tastes really good, and it's packed with protein, and like it's not a gigantic scoop to where it's like really chalky and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Like. then you go back to that and you're like, oh, this is gross, man. You know?
Yeah, I admittedly I don't really. I mean, well, I haven't been working out that much either, so I mean,
Yeah.
there's that. But
Neither have I.
I haven't I haven't really had the need for it, except for having that sort of like craving curb. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
Yeah.
I want that late night sweet carbs. Like it's after my
Mhm.
fast window. I'll just
Yeah.
I'll get a little bit of blueberries, get a little bit of banana, a little honey, a little almond milk,
Mhm.
a little
That
protein
sounds fire.
powder. It was oh yeah, they're great. They're great. So, but I mean, again, it is technically cheating, but I'm not doing it every night.
It
So
it is. It's definitely cheating, but as long as it's not like a cheeseburger and a
yeah,
fry and then
and
like some
yeah, like a
ice
giant
cream.
chocolate muffin that I'm just like eating on
Yeah.
the couch. There's like crumbs on
Yeah.
my chest. It's
Yeah.
like one
And you're
a.m.
crying.
Yeah, yeah. box of box of Kleenex with chocolate all
Yeah.
over it. Like
Yeah. That's how you know you've gone too
that's
far. There's no coming back. You're
there's
gonna binge
no
for a week and then bounce
no
back.
no.
Marcus
Oh,
needs to be sponsored by his protein brand.
bro,
I sell
facts,
their stuff on eBay all the time.
dude.
I'm actually
You
wearing this is a protein brand. This is a bodybuilding.com shirt.
I
I
was gonna
love
say you've
it.
worn First Form T-shirts before. I've seen you
No,
wear.
not for first form. I've worn stacked supplements.
Oh, that's
That's
the
the
S1,
local
right?
company though.
That
That's yeah, it stays
S1.
it's in this company. It's
Okay,
in this town that I live in, but it was formed in Carbondale, Illinois, where I was born at, and then they branched out over here too. So like there's just it's like in this area of the southern area of the states.
gotcha.
So yeah. But first form though, that stuff's fire. They're huge though. Like they're worldwide, I think. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, they're they're everywhere. It feels like.
I think
But
it's
then
the challenge, the 75 hard challenge that made them really blow up.
sure,
That's a worldwide challenge.
sure, yeah, yeah. Went viral with it or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my whole thing is like cost too. Like
Yeah,
it's like $38 for a giant tub at Costco versus I
yeah.
don't even know
It's like
what would First
it's like
Form charge.
$50 for it's like 50. It was 49.99 for the tub that I have of first form.
I mean, how big are we talking here? Like, I mean,
I'll go get it.
all right. It's show and tell time, guys. It's show and tell time. Yeah, see, you heard it earlier, right? Then it's on your. I listen. I don't know. I don't know.
This is how many servings is this? This is 32 servings. It's 54.99. So the price is going up $5.
Yeah, I feel
This
like.
is cinnamon toast crunch flavored.
I mean, dude, don't get me wrong. Every time you talk about this flavor, I'm like, that sounds amazing. But
It
again,
is
I
fire,
feel
dude.
like you probably get like a third more for like this, like even less price at Costco. But again, I mean, you're right. Like it's
You
very
probably
like
get like
basic,
what?
whey. So very basic whey protein.
All right, let's see. Let's see. What else we got? Christina said she heard the ching earlier, the chiming or whatever. So y'all just gonna tell me that I'm crazy, huh?
I don't know.
Like,
Like
dang, baby, whose side are you on?
I don't. Maybe was it your phone? Maybe it was your
It
phone.
ain't
Like
my
trying.
phone, bro. My thing's on silent.
Are you sure? Are
It
you
might be
sure,
on
bro?
vibrate. Yeah, it's on silent, dude. It's on silent right now. Y'all ain't gonna pass this buck on me, man. That's 100% not gonna happen. Whoever smelt it dealt it.
Yeah,
So man.
right. That's funny. What's up, Heck and Steve? What do we have over here?
Heck,
Well,
Steve. Heck
we
yeah.
we have
We got
we have a
protein powder
heckin' podcast
and
going
a
on.
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, where the
What's
heck
up?
you been at? This is
Yeah,
62 episodes.
yeah, right. Oh, we're talking about getting jacked on protein. What's up?
Yeah. Neither one of us are working out.
No,
Drinking protein
no,
just to drink it.
nope, nope.
Dude,
I
I got to get back in the gym though, man. That's one of the things about growing this business, right? It's like literally the lack of time to do things. And
yeah.
so
I don't know how you
growing
have
this
time for anything.
business, I don't. I really don't. It's all scheduled in, trust me. Like me and Christina had this calendar. We tried to get it to where we could she could see, and she can see them, but she does not get notified of my events coming up because she
Oh,
helps
okay.
me. So
Yeah.
she like reminds me of things. So like if I need to be reminded, if I don't schedule it, it ain't getting done. Period. That's just
Yeah.
all there is to it.
Yeah.
So I tried to put her on my calendar, right, to where she could help me stay on task. Cause she's amazing at that. And then she doesn't even get notified for the events. She could see it, but she
Oh.
doesn't get the alarm that's set to go off. You know what I mean?
Is that Google
So
Calendars? Is that what you're using?
it's Google Calendars, yeah.
That's interesting. Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could. This is gonna sound so ironic. I'm sure you can Google the problem and it'll probably lead
Right.
you to something. Cause yeah, I mean, like whenever Zesty and I add something to our calendar, we of course
Mhm.
share. We have like do you want to share with this person?
Yeah,
And then we say like
yeah,
yes, and then it'll email the other person and be like,
yeah.
yo, Ray
Now
added this to
that
his
did
calendar.
happen.
Like,
That worked, but the notification only goes off for the one who said it.
hmm,
Yeah.
interesting.
And so I got this idea from my pastor and his wife, they do it. And so apparently it's not as uncommon as I think because you guys are married and you do it.
Yeah.
You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
for
So like,
sure. Well, especially
but
because like I mean, it you really have to have these things when you have like two separate friend groups, two separate families, you know what I'm saying? So
mhm.
it
Yeah,
gets twice as
yeah,
crazy.
right.
But, also it is nice to have somebody that can also kind of like help guide you through
Yeah,
your crazy schedule too. I mean, that's what
yeah.
partners are for.
Right,
So
right. And so it's like, bro, like if it's literally like jam packed, like every hour of my day pretty much is scheduled. I could ramble my schedule off to you right now because it's that structured.
gotcha.
And any deviation from that keeps me up. That's
Hmm.
less time I get to sleep. And I used to hear Tech and Sports say that on the podcast, and I'm like, what is he talking about? If he talked to somebody for 15 minutes, that's 15 minutes less he would get to sleep. Or like if he talked to a customer for an hour at a tree estimation, that was an hour less that he got to sleep at night. And that's because if you don't get your work done, you got to stay up later getting your work done. And so there's nights, most nights I'm going to bed at like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. You know what
Man,
I mean?
an hour
So
to talk to a customer.
well, you
Sheesh.
old folks are just like, yeah, back in 1975, I went to blah 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 high school and
I'm
I
hiring out.
dated Sally
I'm
Hansen and
I'm hiring out, bro. I'm just
it's like,
no.
yeah, so that's why I'm trying to hire people to like help me get this stuff done and I can like legit, go to the gym and work out
Well,
again and
yeah. I
I can
mean,
start another like, project on the side that's not going to take all day, but
well that's I
yeah.
mean that's for me, like that was one of the main perks of being a reseller, being my own boss is so
Mhm.
I could afford to do these other
Yeah,
things that I was missing out on in life. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And now that you're so like you have a billion things going on, now you need to work on getting people to do those other things for
yeah,
you so you can
yeah,
then afford yourself the time to not let
right.
those other things pass you by or whatever. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
And so, like, that's the part about it is just building the machine in the
yes.
beginning, like doing all the hard work myself
Yep.
to then be able to then hire out the task that,
Absolutely.
is taking all the time.
Yep.
Because, obviously you got to get the ball rolling first. And so I'm,
Yeah.
I'm there now. Now I
You
just need to
are.
get people in here to help me.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And time is as cliche as it is. I mean, time is priceless. You're never going to get that time back.
it really is.
So,
Yeah.
now that you've laid the groundwork, take
Yeah.
some time to yourself, enjoy your relationships, enjoy your family, enjoy
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And
Um,
that's exactly where I'm at right now, bro.
yeah.
So
But you worked hard, man. Get it done.
Appreciate it, man. And you guys only know like a third of it. Like Christina will tell you, man, like I really do be working my butt off, like behind the scenes from everything, man, from YouTube to eBay to the Patreon, and then even being involved with my church, man. Like I'm legit going nonstop all day long.
For
And
sure.
like it's definitely like not something that I show or like even show. I barely even show a fourth of what I really do in a day. You know what I
Sure.
mean?
Sure.
It's because really I don't have time to film most of it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because if I was trying to film everything, I'd be editing a video for 6 days. Like just trying to splice it all down and watch what needs to be removed and what doesn't need to be removed. And
Yeah.
I ain't got time for all that.
We don't
It's
need the Truman Show. We don't.
right. Yep. She says up early and wake and working late.
you
That's
you
what I
better be
do,
getting
man.
at least six, bro. At least
I'm
get
getting
some.
6. I'm getting 6, sometimes 6.5,
Okay.
but I really want 7 or 8. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I
I
would love
mean,
that. But
I feel like the older we get, man, it's more important. Like it really is.
yeah,
It really is.
absolutely. Yeah, anything less than that though, like Thursday mornings usually are rough for me because Wednesday I go to church, I come back and then I finish my work and I'm in bed by like 12 and then I got to get back up at 4:30 in the morning so I can go to
Yeah.
church Thursday morning with my discipleship group. So that's 4.5 hours of sleep. Those
Ugh.
days are hard. Like I legit want to come back from church and go take a nap, but I just gotta the day's already started. It's like 7 in the morning. I gotta get to the task at hand, you know. So it's challenging, but it's a real rewarding thing, man. So like I'm not complaining at all about it. It's This is what I chose to do, and so this is what I asked for. This is what I put myself in. So there's no need to complain. That's for sure.
Sure.
So I'm along for the ride, man. I'm just anxious to see where it's gonna go.
Sure. Sure. Dude, I'm sure it'll all work out. You got a nice team around you, and
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll work out. It'll be fine. So yeah, I'm stoked.
What's
I'm
up?
stoked to see.
What's up, Mike? Yeah, I'll put it all on the channel, man. You guys will
Yeah,
see
for
it all.
sure.
Well, for the most part, you'll see the bulk of it.
Is that Mr. Church? Is that Mike?
Yeah, it's Mike.
Okay, right
Just
on, right
randomly pop in. You're talking about the gym. Yeah, and the lack of not going.
on.
Uh, between my move, trying to get my business back up and running, and also working at the gym, uh, I've been getting soft, not working out. So yeah, that's we're in the same boat. Too busy to actually physically work out, you know.
Hmm.
Uh, but yeah, Mike not just, but he got a job at a gym a couple months back, and like been doing eBay on the side. He's like, not really been able to like pour a lot of effort into eBay, but he's moving. He just moved to another place, and him and his wife, and so he's got a lot going on behind the scenes too.
Yeah, move will take it out of you for real. I
Yeah,
mean, especially if you
yeah,
got a family. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll
right,
that'll take it
dude.
out of you.
It took it out of me moving the operation to a bigger warehouse. I was like, oh,
Oh,
this is crazy. It
I
took
can
like
only
4 days
imagine.
to finalize everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Hillary says, "Oh, I know this battle of losing sleep for the sake of work. I was up until 5 a.m. last night working on an order. Wow.
On one
Yeah.
order?
Well, she handcrafts everything,
That's
dude.
true.
That's why that's not the business to get in unless you're gonna sell stuff for like hundreds of dollars. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna be up working on an order for 12 hours and you're only getting $20, it's not worth it.
Yeah, I
I don't
hope.
know what you I don't know what you're making off your stuff, Hillary, but I'd assume you're making good money.
Yeah, if
She
you're
ain't no
staying
fool,
up
that's
that
for sure.
late, yeah, if you're staying up that
Yeah,
late, you're probably working on a big old project for sure.
yeah.
What's up, Jared?
What's up, Jared? I got 4 hours of sleep last night. It gets rough sometimes. Jared, yeah, you definitely need to be getting sleep, bro, because you're driving Uber and stuff,
Ooh,
you're not
yeah.
out at the wheel,
Yeah.
crash, you got liability on your hands.
I mean, honestly, there's
Definitely.
even more than just like the short term repercussions of lack of sleep,
Mhm.
like the long term. I mean, the
Yeah,
mental health like drain that it can
yeah, it's
do to
just not
you, and
healthy.
it's just, yeah, it's just
Yeah,
not. It's just not. I mean, on your mental and your physical. So,
yeah,
I regret like not getting a lot of sleep in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just like,
yeah, man.
I'm young.
I stayed up
You know,
hours at a time. I'd stay up like 24 hours and
straight up.
try to go to work, like hungover. Like,
Straight
yeah,
up. Yeah.
dude,
Oh yeah.
YOLO.
Yeah. Straight up. I would party till like 3 or 4 in the morning, be like, I gotta work at 8 a.m. I don't even
Yeah,
care. Like, how
yeah.
did I do that?
I'm so stupid. Yeah.
How did I
If I
do
stay
that?
up 24 hours right now, dude, I'm sleeping for 2 days after that now. I'm such an old
I
man.
mean, you say that, but we've talked about like my time after Extra Life. I honestly like
Yeah,
I always think that I'm gonna sleep. So like we do from like 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. I always think I'm gonna
yeah,
sleep from like 11 a.m. till the next morning, and
yeah.
literally, I mean, I might sleep like four
Sleeping normal
four or
sleep.
five hours, and like get
Yeah,
up and be like, all right, well, I'll have some like dinner, hang out for a little bit, and then go to sleep at my
yeah,
regular time, which is usually
yeah.
around 1. That's I. Hey, buddy, what are you doing?
Hey, Tank, how you doing?
It's just every time I see him moseying around, especially up here, because you know how he got
Yeah,
diagnosed with
the hip
arthritis.
thing. Yeah,
When he goes up the stairs now, it's like it takes a lot out of him. So it's just happy.
poor guy.
Hi, Zesty. You can come say hi. Come. You have a
Hi,
delivery.
Zesty.
Marcus says hi. Oh. Okay. The these are stickers, right? These are okay. So I'm not gonna say what's on here in order to not get striked, but these are the stickers. We got smaller ones too. And if you guys have seen the show Ozark, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah, Ruth.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Ruth and
yeah.
Ozark said this, and it's got a nice little
Mm.
border on there. So yeah, these will be coming
Destiny
soon.
made those.
Yeah, we'll have our Square site here up and running here shortly. So yeah,
Nice.
if you guys approve though, hit that
Yeah,
like button, hit us in the comments, and let us know.
yeah,
I like
that's
how it's
hilarious.
holographic.
Yeah.
It's
And then it just looks like those old like vintage signs you used to see stitched in your mom's kitchen or your
yeah,
grandma's kitchen back in the 80s and the
yeah.
70s.
I
That's
was gonna
exactly
say
what it looks
it's
like.
that grandma sweater
Yeah,
swag right there.
yeah, yeah.
So, but
I
yeah,
like it.
guys. Yeah, if you guys
uh,
want one for sure, we'll get you. I knew Hillary would want one. We'll get you one, Mike, for sure. That's
and
funny.
Mike says those are amazing. LOL. Uh, Today I literally just set my storage unit up. It's my new workshop. I'll show it to you soon. I just put all my old inventory into the inventory system because my 32 by 8 by 8 boxes came in. YOLO, let's go. That's what's
Nice,
up. Jared
nice.
took an Uber to Branson last night, got home at 3 a.m. What were you doing, bro?
Hold
Like
on, bro. First of all,
you
where do
were
you
driving the
live?
Uber to Branson? Because that makes more sense.
That makes way more sense, and I'm sure that
Yeah.
was like $100 ride, so that was probably worth.
It was probably more than that because he came from Arkansas. Jared lives in
Oh
Arkansas,
wow.
Bentonville, Arkansas. So
Oh
Bentonville
yeah, I
to
know exactly where Bentonville is. Yeah,
so I think that's what like 3 hour drive,
that's the
probably
mountain bike town.
3 hour
Yeah. Oh,
drive
that's
maybe.
got to be at least a 2.5 hour, right? From because Bentonville, from
Bentonville's
the
closer than we are probably to there.
yeah, no, I think Bentonville's like 4 hour. Well, from you, from St. Louis, I think Bentonville's like 4 or 5 hours. So maybe
Okay,
from
put it in the
you, it's
chat how long it took you, Jared, and we'll just solve the issue that way.
yes. Christina
Hillary
said
said it's a
Grandma Core.
yeah, Christina did say Grandma Court.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I was driving the Uber. It was
No,
$190. Nice.
$190 for one
Sweet.
ride. They really wanted to get there, huh?
Hillary needs to drive Uber.
That's
She said it's for
crazy.
an order that's over $50, and it's partially my fault for waiting until the last minute because I've been busy with other stuff.
Ah, okay, okay.
Sounds like my life.
Gotcha,
Put
gotcha.
everything off to the last
Well,
minute.
yeah, I hope that wait, so how much leeway do they give you on like on the orders though? Do they give you like 2 or 3 days or whatever? I mean, I have to
Yeah, that's
imagine
interesting
I would
because I
have to
know.
imagine that they have to give you a grace period, to like cuz I think she does make to order. So, you know.
Okay.
I don't know, but either way, I hope that you got it to the customer on time and they didn't ding you.
Mm. So Mike's members mark rack shows up tomorrow. Nice. Those are kind of a pain to put together the first time, but after you do it first time or two, it gets a lot easier. I just got two of them yesterday. I put one today. What put one together today, and I'll put the other one together on Saturday. But they're much more affordable than the ones that I was using. The ones I was using like $350. These
Dang.
are like, yeah, but they're so sturdy and durable. Like, and then you can take them apart and put them back together again. I don't think I'm going to be able to take these members mark shelves apart and then easily put them back together because like they're cheaply made and they're
Oh.
made by rivets, not by nuts and bolts that you can unscrew and rescrew.
So, I mean, do they like have like little like slots that they slide into? Is
Yeah,
that
you gotta hammer it in
oh,
with a rubber mallet. So, like, but
oh,
the first shelf that
yeah.
I got from Lowe's, it was like some cheap version. The rivets popped off of it. You know what I mean? And then
Yikes.
like that's I don't know if you saw the video that I had, but one of my shelves collapsed, and it was because the rivets had popped off of it.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
so, like, I'm trying to stay away from. I'm never buying one of those again. But the Members Mark ones are made much more durable than those. They're
Yeah.
not wobbly like that one. When I put it together, it was wobbling straight out the box. You know what I mean? Like it was only a matter of time. So like I just never touched it. And upon moving it, that's when it got wobbly and fell apart.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, even though it's going to take a little bit more time, I mean, time versus how much it would cost? What's the price difference from the members mark to what your
It's a
300
hundred
each?
dollars for versus 350.
I might be spending the extra. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know.
It's definitely it's definitely in the long run. The extras, the $350 shelf holds twice the amount of inventory.
Oh,
And then so the thing is though is if in the long run when I go to take these apart, because eventually I'm gonna move, I'll do the test run then. When I go to move, if they fall apart, I'm not buying any more of them when I buy more shelving.
of
But
course.
for right now, it's working in the space that I have because I needed to get my stuff up off the floor because the basement flooded. And then it
100%.
did it again. It did it again after I moved all the stuff off the floor.
Oh,
And then I had what was on the floor sitting on the shelves from the broken shelf, the wood planks. I had it
yeah.
sitting on that shelf, and then a plastic shelf that you stack that I have all my flat rate envelopes sitting on. I had it sitting on those, and then so like the one box that I had sitting on the ground was it got wet because the water had nowhere to go but to the drain, and there was no boxes in the way of it to stop it from to soak it up. So it did drip all the way over by where the drain was and did get the boxes wet. The
Yeah.
one box wet, but nothing soaked through. So I was like, I'm not taking any more chances. I'm gonna just go buy some more shelving. The landlord knocked off some money. I used that money to buy shelving.
Hey, I love to hear that. I love to
Yeah.
hear that cuz normally like a scumbag landlord would be like, "Sorry."
Well, this is actually it's also a personal friend of mine too,
Yeah.
though. So like,
Yeah.
and so he patched up the basement. He was like, "I'm pretty sure I got it. I won't be able to tell until it rains again, unless I go out there with a hose and try to recreate a rainstorm. But just keep
Yeah.
an eye on it and let me know." And so like right now, I just got everything up off the floor and just keep buying shelving. They're $100 a piece. I could just buy one every week and just throw
Yeah, I mean,
throw shelves up.
I think like you said, like if you move somewhere again, like you're going
Yeah,
to use the shelves regardless.
yeah,
Whether or not you have to like demote those crappier shelves to like a supply, like a shipping
yeah,
supply shelf or
yeah.
something.
It'll
It'll
definitely
it'll
get used.
it'll be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you'll use them. You'll use them.
Especially because I'll be moving to like some large warehouse next. So
Yeah, for sure.
Jared says it's a 2.0 conversion rate good. Uh that's what I'm at 1.9 right now, so I'd say it's good.
Yeah.
The highest I ever got that I can remember was like 2.5. And that was when I was selling like hype sneakers. It was like probably even a little bit higher than that because it was what people wanted. Like they searched for their size, my order came up and they bought it. So the conversion rate was really high. But so for I'm at 2.0 and we sell the same type of stuff. So I'm at 1.9, I'm sorry, and we sell the same type of stuff. So I'd say that's good. But my impressions are severely down. I'm down like
Mine too.
20%.
Mine
So
too. Yeah. I like ever since I promoted everything in my store,
mhm,
my sales percentage has gone down to like closer to 2, where I was at like a 2.6, 2.7, but I was getting
yeah,
like more niche, collectible items. um but yeah, I mean, like, impressions are way down,
yeah,
sales percentage is down. I don't know. Yeah. Or conversion percentage, conversion rate
yeah.
percentage. But yeah,
Somebody just
it's
bought a Keep Calm and Chive On shirt. I don't even know what this is, man, but I got a couple of them in that bulk buyout I just did recently.
oh
So
yeah, the Chive, like they're kind of like a online, like kind of like
yeah,
an online charity group, I guess, if you want to call it that.
I don't know all that. It might
Um,
be. I'm not really sure. I just know that I looked up some of the shirts and it was all keep calm and chive on type of stuff.
yeah, they're
So you're
like,
probably right.
yeah, they're based out of Texas, I think Austin or something like that. But yeah,
Sounds about
they
right.
have chapters and stuff that are throughout, you know, the country. But I mean, if like you wanted to like call it an umbrella thing, because like they have a bunch of different stuff
Mhm.
like articles and like picture posts, like blog posts kind of thing on their
Yeah,
website. But like at the
yeah.
core of it, I guess they call themselves like a charity group
Okay,
basically. So
cool.
yeah, I don't know exactly
I see
what
you
charity it's
chive, do
for,
your
but
thing.
but yeah, yeah. So Hillary said, "I like the shiny finish. Gives it a nice touch." Yeah, no, I
Nice
I do
touch.
too. I do too. It's cool. It took 1.5 hours to drive. That's actually not that bad. That's not that bad. We
It's
got
not
it
bad
done.
at all.
Yeah, I mean, for
Yeah,
190 bucks,
we're tripping.
you
I
know.
think I was thinking about what it would take me because it took me 4 hours to drive from Cape Girardeau to Ozark Correction Center which is the prison that I got saved in, uh, to go speak. Now, actually, I drove there with a cop, and he was speeding. He drove like 80 some miles an hour the whole way there. So we got there in like 3 hours.
Hmm.
But then we went to, what is it, Bass Pro Shop, the big one in Springfield,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
because they're like avid, they're country boys, man. So they like guns and hunting and,
yeah.
fishing and boats and side by sides and four wheelers. And they're like, let's go. And I was like, I've never been. And they're like, we'll take you. And then we spent like literally 2.5 hours in there. It
What?
was awesome. It was
Two
awesome.
and a,
There's like museum upon museum in there, dude. It's
I
like
mean,
the craziest store ever.
it
And
is
we
another
didn't even
level.
make it through the whole store, dude. Like,
Yeah, it
it's
is another
crazy.
level for sure.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's for sure huge.
If you
Um,
guys ever go to Springfield, go to Bass Pro Shop.
yeah, if you're
I
like
dare
randomly in Springfield,
I'm not even
Missouri,
into that type of thing, and I was just like, "Wow, this is freaking awesome."
yeah, you'll leave out of there being like, I'm buying a boat. I'm getting like three
Yeah,
different fishing rods. Like, I
I
mean,
definitely have an appreciation for some country stuff now. This town is turning me into a country lover. And then my
that's
girlfriend's
good.
gonna put the final touch on me. She's like, "I'm gonna have you on the back rows listening to country music on a on a summer night." And I'm just like, "Ah, yeah, it's
I
gonna
mean,
happen, I guess."
don't get me wrong. I spent lots of summers out in the country, but man, I don't know if I could ever live out there, bro. I couldn't do it, man. I gotta have that as like my getaway spot.
Yeah,
But where I actually stay, like I gotta be in the thick of it. So
I like the thick of it, man. That's where I come from. I like big, tall buildings, the hustle and bustle, and I like people almost running you over if you like, don't look where you're going close enough when you're crossing the street. I like that.
yeah, no, I need to be near like the close food, the good beers. Like I gotta be close. Yeah, I gotta be in the hustle bustle for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Uh, Hillary says, "What's up, Ping? How you doing?" Hillary says,
Yeah,
"The
what's up, Ping?
order is on Etsy, and yes, it's made to order. I have a 10-day production time and 3 days for handling, but I sometimes get overwhelmed with multiple orders." Okay.
So it sounds like you need to put your kids to work. Get the little minions in like the
Yeah.
assembly
Yeah.
line.
Sweatshop it
You
up.
know what I'm saying? Yeah. Also, thank you, Ping,
I'm
for
good.
letting me know that my volume was a little low. My mic
Yeah,
was being a little funky earlier, so let me turn myself up just a tad more. I hope that's good. But
it's
yeah,
not fun to me.
I don't know. I mean, it's probably a little different in
Maybe it's because
OBS.
we're both on
So
what is this, OBS? Maybe
yeah,
it's because we're both in that together, so I can hear you
I
fine on
mean,
here.
you're actually on a different. I guess you could call it a virtual channel. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It probably
Yeah,
is because you're hearing the volume level through the Google call versus what's
gotcha.
actually going out to OBS. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
Yes.
never not worth the shows. That's right.
Oh, more okay, more examples. So if you're into Hello Kitty, we have sparkly Hello Kitty. I don't know
Okay.
if it
Okay.
shows up, if it shows yeah,
Yeah, it
okay, there's
does.
a little sparkle
Yeah,
there. Little
looks like the
popsicle.
shiny boats I saw at Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah, there you go. Uh, I really enjoy. This was my idea for a slogan, and I want to
Mhm.
put it on more stuff, but it's be effing kind.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Or else.
Yeah, yeah, or else. But yeah, yeah, be effing kind. But yeah,
Mm.
be on the lookout, guys. Be on the lookout. So
Hold up. Jared says my wife is from Kenya and she loves country music. Nice.
that's what's
Okay.
up. That's what's
You
up.
turned her into a country head.
I do miss.
Christina says she thought Keep Calm and Chive On was the name for weed.
Wait. The name of what? Oh, the name for weed. That's funny. That is funny. I could see that. I could see that. That's so
My
funny.
minions all love Bass Pro Shops too, just because our local store has a giant fish tank.
They
Yeah.
all do. They all. I swear, every Bass Pro has a giant fish tank. So,
And Chris says she does miss living closer to the city. Well,
I
we can live
mean,
we can live near the big city if you want to, babe.
um.
It was nice going to Orlando though. That's a pretty big city.
Oh yeah, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
She
Absolutely.
lives in a way smaller town than I do, so she's
Where?
legit.
I mean, not to dox her, but is she still in like a small town in Missouri?
No, she's not even in this state.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. don't want to give out her city or anything, especially if she lives in a small town.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't want to give it out either. So
No,
yeah,
that
yeah.
absolutely. Jared
Go ahead.
said, I have a question for you about the games you pick up that are not worth too much. What do you do with them? So, fortunately, we do have an
Mhm.
outlet for the games that are lower end, and that is our Antique Mall booth. And they do sell, I don't want to say like hotcakes, but
Shameless
they
plug.
sell pretty regularly. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if you guys are in St. Louis, go to St. Louis Antique Mall up on the north side in North County, and yeah, go to booth 4008 and hit it up.
Christina says your face is getting cut off by the comments.
I can't see it.
You can't see that?
Oh, I can see it now. Interesting. I don't know what setup she has it on, but sorry, I don't know. People don't need to see my face anyway. It's fine.
It's-
They can just look at Marcus's beautiful face, okay? You know.
well, when you don't got no viewers, you know why, bud.
Hillary says, "Be effing kind, you effers."
Yeah,
That's funny. For security purposes, listen, we're not here to dox anyone, so you know.
no,
Um,
dude, like she's had some problems with people.
that's it, and that's exactly why the weirdos come out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, totally. The way you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, like that's
Adam
why
and Sarah. That's
like
Adam and Sarah.
Zesty was really pushing for us to get a PO box because like whenever I
Yeah,
send stuff, like if I send stuff to viewers, it's got our real address on there. Like you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah. Mine does
yeah,
too.
I got to
And I've
change it
sent
up.
stuff to viewers before.
Yeah, I gotta change it on at least on pirate ship. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Got to change it on that. Oh,
Yeah,
on
she's
your
watching on her
TV.
TV.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I can't. Unfortunately, I cannot do anything for you there.
Yeah,
So I do apologize,
yeah,
Christina.
yeah. Miss
Um,
Lachey sees your whole face.
well, I'm glad, Miss Lachey, and thank you for coming in so late.
And I don't even see the comments at all popping up on the TV because I'm seeing it on live chat. So that's probably what's going on
I don't know.
Christina's TV.
I don't know. Hillary said, I like to either sell low tier games in a lot or pair it with a system. Yeah. I mean, you could definitely do the lots. Like, I've done lots for lower tier games or like even low tier, like Blu rays or low tier CDs or whatever. It just, when it all boils down to it, how much do you need to get per item to make money? Because, sometimes with those lots at the end of the day, after the eBay fees and the shipping and all that nonsense, you're probably not making what you want to make. So
Yeah,
just ask yourself that. Would you rather sell it for $3 or $4, $5 in a booth? Because you can get like a glass case at a antique mall for like $80 a month. You put all your figures and games and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just food for thought. Whatever. I'm rambling at this point, and we're also at that. We're also at that time. So, anything you want to add before we get out of here, dude?
no, man. Just come watch the video tomorrow.
Yeah.
Um, it's gonna be a doozy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah. Yeah.
not. I'm gonna try to
I
make
believe.
one.
I believe. Go watch Marcus's video tomorrow. I'm sure tomorrow we'll do a live at some point. So
Yeah, you've been killing it with the lives, bro.
be on the lookout. Yeah, I mean it's just been steady doing the
Yeah.
lives. While we we just keep buying stuff, man.
Mm.
Like Mama and Papa Zesty just came by, or Zesty went to Springfield to visit them,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Hey, we got stuff," and of course they like loaded it up into Zesty's car, and
Yeah.
so yeah, yeah, I've got a lot again to sort through, but it's a good problem to have. It's a good problem to have. It's better than
Yeah.
not having inventory. So,
Ping. My face is way left because of what Ray's using as
oh, I didn't
or
even
whatever.
realize how far left you were. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. We'll sort it out. We'll sort it out.
Trust me, I'm actually in the middle of the screen on my screen.
Yeah.
I have two screens, and on the one on the right,
Yeah.
I'm centered.
It does need to be a little bit more balanced, but I do
I'm sorry.
apologize.
We'll
We'll
get
fix
it
it.
figured out next
We'll
time.
fix it. We'll fix it. Yes. Anyway, guys, we appreciate y'all hanging out. We do this every Thursday night at 7 p.m. CST, and we do alternate between channels each time. So if you haven't seen Nightbot spamming the link for Marcus's channel, go sub over there. If you're not subbed over there, we'd really appreciate it. Yeah. Love you guys. Let's make all this cash. Let's all do all the good stuff. Be effing kind. And And we will see you guys next week. Peace out, guys.
Yeah.